Pino Priolo of Western Australia, car number 75, off pole position. I think we're set to go racing. This is heat number 4, and a bit of banging of wheels. They come down the front straight. There goes Peter Attard, but he's gone in way too high. But Marty Perovic gets Priolo, and so too does Trevor Shields as they work their way down the back straight, and Gary Rush making a run up here on the inside. I don't think they'll haul in the race leader, though. He's running like a house on fire. That's Marty Perovic, providing he doesn't get in there way too high. A couple of them have tended to get caught a little on the outside. There goes their leader. Always give him a rap and they'll let you down. They come down the straightaway now. 6 laps to go. Trevor Shields, the leader. Marty Perovic in second. Then it's Peter Attard in the back marker, or middle marker, Gary Rush in the number 2 car, looking to pass him. Priolo has successfully gone from the pole back through the field as though he selected reverse. But getting to grips on a pretty awesome, tacky and heavy racetrack here tonight is a pretty big call for a guy who's coming off the Claremont Showgrounds. Rush is doing the best of them. He comes down the inside of Attard on the back straightaway, almost frightened Attard to the Shell refinery, but he fought him back off again on the exit to the turn. They make their way to the bottom corner, and Rush working away here. They have 3.5 laps to go. They will not catch our race leader, Trevor Shields. Marty Perovic runs in second. Then this great scrap going on. Rush working away at the inside of Attard. Attard's given him a bit of a working over, but Rush again gets down the inside of him here, but Attard's got plenty of engine. They go the back straight away. Rush thought about putting the nose in, couldn't do it. 2 laps to go for the leader. It's out by about 100 metres clear of Perovic. Then this fascinating scrap between Rush going in sideways and Peter Attard just absolutely refusing to give up. Now Rush thinks again at the inside, but Attard's probably overcooked it just a bit, but he tries to sharpen up the corner. Actually, that was probably a good driver's error. Rush pushed him into that and then went around the outside of him. The white flag has already flown, and our race leader goes across the line now, takes the checkered flag. Second place will go to Marty Perovic, and Gary Rush picks up third on the run to the judge. Attard is next, followed by Priolo. The next would be Tunks in 55. Then it's young Joel Knott, and finishing at the tail of the field was Barry Kelleher, who in fact won the opening heat tonight, and the time was 1 minute 54.11 seconds.
Workout cars from low to low. It's the greatest race. It's the ultimate show. To the boys from the bush, we're back in town. Little cars in the back and the shutters down.
Anthony Orr gets to start up front. Car number 11 up there with him as well. Bob Jackson. Brooke Tatnall sitting there. Dennis Farr in car number 3. Wayne Skipper in 24. Chris Phillips in car number 28. Okay, let's see what transpires in this heat. The times are getting faster. Expect something special from Brooke Tatnall in this one. Chance for Tatnall to check out the Helix Special before tonight's main event, the one he wants to win badly. Bob Jackson leads through turn number 1. There's Tatnall on the inside of Orr, almost contact as they go down the back straight. It's White in car number 90 now running in second. Main straight. White giving a headache to Tatnall, who's looking for an inside pass. Further back in the field, currently running in 5th spot is Dennis Farr. He's followed through by Norm Jackson.
I guess it's time now for Brooke to try the outside line. That's a lot better, but you've got to get a good run out of the turn and be able to pass the man as well. At the moment, Brooke's doing a bit of a job here, trying to work out where's going to be the passing move. He's gone to the high side now tries to bring it back on the inside, sweeps to the outside, and White will be hearing the engine going inside and outside of him. So really what he's trying to do is wear him down. There's no doubt that once Tatnall gets alongside of him, he might have a little more poke, but at the moment, White is running on the part of the racetrack that Tatnall wants to be on, and in the meantime, Bob Jackson is just running away. They go onto the back straight, and that's out to almost the length of the straight now. White not doing a bad job at all, holding down second, and third back there is Brooke Tatnall. Then it's Anthony Orr, followed then by Dennis Farr. The next is Norm Jackson. Wayne Skipper doing a little tougher from the back of the field as he tries to get past Jackson.
Down the back straight, Tatnall now starting to loom large on the tail of the 90 car. This time around, there's just 2 laps to go. Enough time for Tatnall to get past. Smoke coming from the 8 car, but it's not slowing the power plant. Bob Bob Jackson has got this one shot to pieces, uses the low line to the main straight. White doing a good job holding on to second. He would know the Tapper wouldn't be too far away. Brook using this as an opportunity to set the car up for tonight's main. Checkered flag waiting. About to flash past the start-finish line as Bob Jackson, he takes the win. Bruce White second. Car number 8, Brook Tatnall home third. Time's getting faster, 154.51. 154.51.
Now it looks like Darren Sailard has gone up to the inside. With Skip Jackson off the outside of the front row. Row number 2 will be Brett Loadsman out of position number 3 and John Shaw from 4. Young Linigan on the inside, Bruce Hill, and at the tail of the field will in fact be Darryl Smith. That's the order as they come down the straight. The Skip Jackson goes through to take over the lead from Darren Sailard. The next is John Shaw in car number 66, the Caltex car, as they go up into the top corner. Darryl Smith comes in and under Bruce Hill, but can't move him out of the way. And in the meantime, it doesn't matter what Skip Jackson drives, give him one race and he'll have it dialed in, and that's exactly what he's doing in car number 64, running tonight in his own club's point score and trying to take some points away from the man who's dominating that, and that's John Shaw.
Sailard in car number 9 from Queanbeyan runs in second spot. Very keen to get on and improve his status in sprint car racing. Sometimes it appears the car's taking him for a ride, but he doesn't back off. He's not backing off in this heat. Down the back straight, it's still 64 Skip Jackson. Sailard in second. John Shaw can't do much except watch them drive away at this stage. Still back in third as they come to the main straightaway with just 4 laps to go. The Squirt in the Dirt car number 33 with Brett Loadsman behind the wheel.
Okay, order unchanged, and Jackson looking pretty good here in the red machine for Skilled Engineering and Gibson Freight. They've got 3 laps to go. That's cleared out from Sailard now, so Skip's going to make the dash tonight, and John Shaw isn't going to make the dash.
And 74's not going to make it back to the pits, and that's probably going to bring on the lights.
Yeah, they'll have 2 to go now, yeah. So that will close it up, but I don't think it'll make any difference to the end result of it, because Jackson in the 64 car heads up into turn number 4, and Sailor closes up behind him. That's probably not good news for John Shaw, who would have liked a heat race win to make it through to the Stars Dash this evening. Okay, Skip Jackson gets away. John Shaw made a big lunge there at Darren Sailor, but he got out on the throttle again, and back behind them, Brett Loadsman couldn't do much about that. John Shaw really chasing car number 9 again. Skip's got this whole thing nailed down pretty well. He'll have 2 laps to go this time by, and he is comfortably clear.
Skip Jackson in the unfamiliar red-coloured car, numbered 64, the Craig Darville machine. Runs down the back chute. He might be a guest driver in the car, but obviously he's checked it out because it's the fastest we've seen that car run for a while, with all respect to Craig. 1 lap to go. He's driving away from the man in second, car number 9, Darren Sailard. Brett Loadsman starting to put some pressure on 66, John Shaw. Victory, a clear-cut win. Skip Jackson, car number 64. 1 lap to go. White flag out. Look at that car move, and it just stops, and we've got the checkered flag. Sorry, that was a bit confusing there for a moment. Skip Jackson home first in 64.